Hello everybody, Andy here again. Right, if I turn around here, I might see the city of Chicago, and as Bono would have said, outside it's America, and it certainly is. I'm sort of looking down, you're looking down onto Lake Michigan there, so we're going to go down there in a minute and sort ourselves out. Yesterday, a very long day, I'm afraid. I think I'm trying to think what time we actually got to bed. I think about 3 o'clock in the morning here, which worked out about 9 o'clock in the morning, I think, the UK time. So completely exhausted. I think I'll lean against the window so you can see the sights out the back there. But another one of those days where you're sort of travelling for a long time, and the flight was slightly delayed because the last time went to Spain and someone decided to get off the plane at the last minute. This time someone checked in, or at least more than one person checks in, puts their bags on the plane, and then decides they're not going to take the flight. And I just cannot understand that. It's the second time that's happened. Maybe there's someone's got it in for me somewhere. So today we're going to go down the road here. If I look down, as I said, sort of the navy period, so the light's not very good in here. I sort of come around there a bit. So I should keep you up to date, and I'm sure you're going to see lots of videos from Gary, who's in the next room, and Mike, who's around as well. So up here on the 16th floor in Chicago, great city by the looks of it already, and the lake. So we're just talking about the sea and the lake and the differences. I'm used to seeing the sea, but this lake, I think Mike said it's about 100 miles wide and 500 miles long or something like that, which is a bit mind-boggling. But they do have waves, I've noticed that. No seagulls though, which is a bit of a pity. So I'm going to leave it there, but there's lots of more vlogs and things coming on. I'll just put that out there very, very quickly. I'm here in America, enjoying myself already, rather tired. I woke up about 7 o'clock this morning, got about 4 hours sleep. My clock is still working on UK time, I think, so I'm putting the collapse in a big heap and melt a bit later on. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for your time. I'll speak to you again soon. Goodbye. Hello everybody, Andy here again, once again sitting up on the windowsill. If I turn around you might be able to see the sunrise. It's a nice sight. Unfortunately, well, probably quite luckily gets rid of my face. Sunrise over Lake Michigan. It's about 6:30 in the morning. We're all getting ready, getting excited, getting ready to go and have breakfast and get in the car and do our little road trip down to Nashville. I'll just do a quick sort of summary of what happened yesterday. It was a busy day, just going around Chicago, and what I didn't know was that Mike actually lived here for several years, so he was a wonderful travel guide for us, took us around to several places, mostly places that we wanted to see anyway, but we got a slightly better view maybe because of what he knew, and he knew things about the city and pointed things out to us, which is great to have your own little personal tour guide. Navy Pier, we went down there, which I know Gary was keen to go to because of a gathering that he went there about a year ago. We were only about a year late, me and Mike, but had a look round there, and then along to the coffee bean, the bean sculpture. Cloud Gates, I think it's called, but Anish Kapoor did it. Looks like a silvery coffee bean if you've ever seen it. You might have seen it in a Matt Harding video or something, people dancing in front of it, and it's absolutely amazing. You think, yeah, it's a little sculpture and you can see yourself in it, but if you like taking photos like we all did and taking video, it's absolutely amazing. You keep walking around taking yet more photographs because it just offers new opportunities, and you go underneath it and it looks psychedelic inside because the reflections sort of just keep going and going and going. So we spent quite a lot of time there at another little fountain which Mike showed us as well, which is once again quite an amazing little sculpture. One thing I did notice, similar to New York, similar cities with the skyscrapers and all that sort of thing, is the architecture, and I've really got into the architecture around here. All the different ages, from when Chicago started as a city, we've still got some of the original buildings left, and obviously the new buildings, the sculptures like the Coffee Bean, Cloud Gate, and things like that as well. We walked up a magnificent mile, I must remember to call it, which lots of the buildings are, the water tower, the sort of the centre of the city, and then up to the John Hancock Centre, which we're now allowed to call Big John because we've been to the top of it. Apparently once you've been to the top, the 94th floor or something like that, and it is pretty high, and it was once the sort of tallest building in the world. And myself and Gary aren't particularly keen on heights, and although it's enclosed with sort of big windows, obviously, it makes you feel a bit weird at first, and you're sort of gingerly walking your way towards the edge to take lots of photos, but wonderful views from up there, and fairly lucky. And as you can see today, I don't think you can see, it's actually a pretty clear day today, so on our drive down it'd be quite good. We're intending to stop off on a couple of places and make a bit of a proper road trip of it, which is the idea. We discussed that before. A couple of places that we all want to stop at, and we're going to stop here and there and just take it fairly leisurely. So little recap there. Having a great time so far. Not sleeping very well because I'm still working on European time, I think, and getting used to sort of strange places and strange bedrooms, and now I'm going to change for Nashville. But what difference does it make? You're on holiday, you're enjoying yourself, and that's the main thing. Anyway, I shall speak to you again sometime. Lots of video footage. Garage has already posted a video, which you may well have seen, that's recorded once again up against this window last night with the lights of the city behind us. So maybe you've seen that one already. So we're having a great time, and I'm sure that will continue. Anyway, I'll speak to you again soon. Goodbye.